In 2023, in the fishing village of Fort Kochi, after centuries since the last battles between the legendary ship Kumar Kartikeia and the fearsome demon Tarkasur, a strange calmness hung in the air, as if an extinct volcano were about to erupt. The inhabitants lived in harmony with the sea, relying on it to sustain their families and develop the city. In the heart of the village, there was a fisherman named Manu. He was an experienced man, with scars on his face that reminded him of his countless adventures across the seas. One of the scars was obtained in a fierce fight with a shark during one of his fishing trips. Manu was respected and admired for his courage and skill in catching fish. Manu's nephew, Odara, was a talented mechanic responsible for the engines and cooling system of the fishing boat. Although he was lazy by nature, Odara excelled in his craft and ensured that the vessel was always ready for fishing expeditions. Amidst this tranquil atmosphere, there was Raj, a young man deeply in love with Aisha, a beautiful resident of the village. Raj was about to embark on his first fishing trip to the Indian Ocean. He was eager to prove his worth and bring back a good amount of fish, hoping to impress Aisha with his courage and fishing skills. However, Raj always listened to the conversations of the older fishermen in the village, and he heard rumors about the existence of a legendary sea serpent called Tarkasur. Believing in this story was a risk, as many considered Tarkasur to be just a relic of the past. However, Raj felt an inexplicable connection to the idea that something mysterious and dangerous dwelled in the depths of the ocean. Kabir, the storyteller and cook on the fishing boat, was known for his narratives, often made up by himself. Although he knew about the legends of Tarkasur, Kabir also didn't believe in its existence. He treated the stories as mere fables meant to entertain the sailors on dark nights at sea. Meanwhile, Anisha, a large, fierce, yet generous woman, was the owner of the fisherman's lodge and the port where she purchased the caught fish. She valued the hard work of the men who ventured into the sea in search of a livelihood. Anisha was well aware of the challenges faced by the boats and always made a point to offer support and encouragement. Aisha, Raj's love interest, had lived in the village since birth. She was a graceful woman and dedicated her time to teaching the children in the village. Despite the advances in current technology, she made sure to entertain and educate the children with old-fashioned games and asked her students not to bring cell phones to the classroom. Her kind and sweet personality contrasted with the dark backdrop that began to unfold with the stories about Tarkasur. Madame Daru, Manu's sensitive wife, possessed a special knowledge of the language of the winds and had an intuition that Tarkasur might return. Her ancestral wisdom warned of the impending danger, but few believed her. Lastly, there was Kelly, Anisha's daughter, who worked at the port, assisting with the record-keeping and payments of the fishermen. Callie had an adventurous spirit and nurtured the dream of one day going to sea, exploring the deep secrets of the ocean. On a dark and silent night, Daru, Manu's sensitive wife, was returning from a late-night visit. The village of Fort Kochi was shrouded in a dense fog that mysteriously lingered through the narrow streets, drifting among the wooden structures and blending with the calm waters of the port. A chilling sensation ran down her spine as she walked alone, the muffled sounds and occasional murmurs of the waves deepening the aura of mystery even further. The Manu and the other fishermen anchored their ships. In the distance, she spotted her husband emerging from the lodge, walking towards her. To her relief, he appeared unharmed, and nothing indicated that something terrible had occurred. With her heart still racing, Dara approached Manu and embraced him tightly. She couldn't contain the feeling of relief that washed over her, mixed with a slight hint of suspicion. What she had felt that night, that atmosphere of terror, seemed to have dissipated into thin air. Everything appeared normal now, as if nothing had happened. However, Dara knew that something was amiss. She had felt the ominous presence, witnessed the unsettling signs. The suspense and terror still hung in the air, waiting for the right moment to reveal itself once more. What did the future hold for the village of Fort Kochi? The dark secret lurked in the depths of the ocean, ready to emerge and unleash horror upon the peaceful fishing community. The next morning, as the first rays of sun began to filter through the dissipating fog, a tempting and comforting aroma of masala chai wafted through the window of Anisha's lodge, enveloping the entire port in its wonderful fragrance. The scent of exotic spices blended with the hot tea was an irresistible invitation for the hungry fishermen who woke up yearning for that invigorating elixir. The wooden windows creaked softly as they were opened, revealing a lively scene inside the lodge. The fishermen, with sleepy eyes and eager smiles, gathered around the warm wooden tables, eager to have their daily dose of the skillfully prepared beverage by Anisha. The fragrant smoke rose in graceful spirals from the small ceramic cups, each sip bringing an explosion of complex flavors. The combination of black tea, cardamom, cinnamon, ginger, and cloves gave the beverage an intensity and comforting warmth. The fishermen savored every drop, feeling the rich and spicy taste engulf their senses, awakening them to the new day that was beginning. As the aroma of chai spread across the port, awakening the senses of the village residents, the hustle and bustle of life began. The distant sound of fishing boat engines broke the morning silence, heralding the start of the day's activities. The fishermen, dressed in their clothes worn by salt and wind, prepared their equipment, checking nets, hooks, and lines. The ships, with their unfurled sails and weathered hulls, waited patiently in the calm waters of the port, ready to face the tides and unravel the secrets of the ocean. The bright sun reflected off the waves, creating a landscape of golden sparks dancing on the surface. Seagulls soared in the sky, singing a cheerful melody as they accompanied the ships on their journey. However, despite the apparent normalcy that surrounded the port that morning, a sense of unease persisted among the fishermen. Furtive glances were exchanged, worried sighs escaped from their lips. The shadows of the previous night still lingered in everyone's memory, a disturbing reminder of a potential terror. As the masala chai continued to be served, with its enticing aroma and invigorating flavor, silent thoughts turned towards the depths of the ocean. What else could inhabit that vast underwater realm? Was Tarkasur a real creature or just a legend? The suspense and terror still permeated the air, causing each fisherman to prepare themselves to face the unknown, as yet another day unfolded in the port of the village of Fort Kochi. That morning, as the village of Fort Kochi prepared for the departure of the boat on a 3-month-long fishing journey, Aisha, with a heavy heart, had prepared a bag of local fruits for Raj. She knew that during the ocean voyage, the fresh fruits would be a source of comfort for him and a reminder of the affection she felt for him. However, her expression revealed worry and distress, reflecting the disturbing fog that lingered from the previous night. Raj, on the other hand, felt a mix of anxiety and determination as he prepared for the journey. His eyes displayed a blend of emotions, ranging from anticipation to a hint of concern regarding the legend of Tarkasur and recent events. He deeply appreciated Aisha's gesture, holding the bag of fruits in his hands with gratitude and love. As Raj prepared to depart, Kabir, the storyteller and cook of the ship, was immersed in preparing meals for the crew. He had dedicated the last few days to negotiate with local merchants, ensuring the purchase of all the necessary food to stock the ship's pantry. His focused and diligent expression showed the effort he put into selecting provisions, carefully choosing each ingredient to ensure that the meals on board would be delicious and nutritious. Indian cuisine, with its variety of spices and unique flavors, was represented in the spices and ingredients Kabir had chosen. The fragrant aromas of masalas and exotic herbs filled the air as he worked, transforming the ship's kitchen into a sanctuary of flavors. Meanwhile, Odara, responsible for maintaining the ship's engines, was facing a particular challenge. He had noticed that an essential part for ice production during the journey was missing from his equipment list. Despite his concern, he had decided to keep it a secret due to the high cost of the part, fearing that the absence of this piece could have serious consequences during the voyage. His serious and focused expression revealed the tension he carried on his shoulders as he sought alternative solutions to overcome the problem. As each crew member prepared for the journey, their expressions told individual stories of determination, concern, and hope. Aisha, with a heavy heart, wishing for protection for Raj, Kabir, dedicated to providing delicious meals, and Odara, dealing with unexpected challenges. On board the ship, a mix of emotions hung in the air as the vessel readied itself to face the ocean and the secrets it held. The old Manu possessed a majestic and imposing vessel that had been passed down from generation to generation in his family. The ship, known as Kumar, was a relic of Manu's ancestors, a living symbol of the tradition and deep connection his family had with the sea. Despite the signs of wear over the years, Kumar's hull still displayed an impressive strength. It was covered in carefully applied patches, witnesses to the countless storms and challenges that had been faced over the decades. These patches were like battle scars, each one telling a story of survival and resilience. Manu held a profound respect for his ship. The Kumar, the name given to Manu's vessel, was a tribute to a legendary and divine figure in Hinduism, Kumar Kartikeia. Kumar is revered as a warrior god, being the first son of Shiva and Parvati. It was a name that carried with it ancestral strength and the blessings of ancestors, bestowing protection and good luck upon maritime adventures. The Kumar was like an extension of Manu himself, a part of his identity. He knew every inch of the vessel, from the imposing mast to the sails stretching towards the sky. Manu had witnessed the fury of the most violent storms, the turbulent waters, and the raging winds, but the Kumar had always withstood them, safely bringing him back to the shore. When Manu was aboard the Kumar, he felt connected to his ancestors and the wisdom passed down through the centuries. He knew the secrets of that ship, its strengths, and the peculiarities that made it unique. The relationship between Manu and the Kumar was like that of a sailor with his faithful companion, a perfect symbiosis between man and vessel. In the next episode, would the ship Kumar reach the high seas, and would the mysteries be revealed? Would Tarkasur appear with his hunger for revenge against the old ship Kumar Kartikeia? Thank you very much for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and turn on notifications, as it's very important for us to continue with stories like this. Bye.